Jack was the fastest man in the police force. He could assemble a submachine gun in 3 seconds, endure an hour of interrogation without opening his mouth, and even the captain couldn't do anything about him. During a drill, he volunteered to drive away with the bomb to sacrifice himself only to forget the bomb in the first place. Although it was just a drill, his recklessness was exposed, and the captain concluded that he was not fit to be a cop. Not long after, Jack's grandmother was kidnapped by drug dealers. They were subordinates of a crime boss Jack had once arrested, and for revenge, they demanded that Jack hand over 2 rare gems within 3 days, or his grandmother would be killed. Jack immediately sought approval from his superiors, but because the case involved diplomatic issues, his request was denied. Helpless, he angrily threw away his police badge and decided to rescue his grandmother as an ordinary man. His brothers chose to fight alongside him. The first step was to locate the gems. They hijacked a prison van, freed the master thief known as Iron Man, and forced him to reveal the truth. One gem was in the hands of a billionaire, the other hidden in an ancient Mayan temple. To avoid trouble, they burned the vehicle to erase evidence, only to realize seconds later that they had forgotten why they drove there in the first place. After getting all the intel, they simply sent Iron Man back and began preparing separately. They stole a plane and endured a 6-hour journey, but when they landed, something felt off. It turned out to be a simulator. Left with no choice, they bought tickets and flew like normal passengers. Infiltrating the billionaire's party was no easy task. They targeted a drug dealer who often visited her and tricked him into giving them an invitation. Jack used special gloves to climb the building, but halfway up, the gloves ran out of power, and he plummeted from over 30 floors back down to the ground. Eventually, Jack disguised himself as a waiter and sneaked into the 71st floor. At the party, the billionaire turned out to be a shrewd businesswoman. Jack tried to charm her, but she saw through him instantly and nearly killed him. At the critical moment, Mary stepped in, took down the bodyguards, and they successfully seized the first gem. Next, they headed to the Mayan temple. It was full of deadly traps, poison darts, hidden stones, and rolling boulders. Jack dodged again and again with lightning reflexes, though his back ended up looking like a porcupine, and eventually his foot got stuck in another trap. Just as the massive boulder was about to crush him, the mechanism broke apart. At last, they secured the second gem. When they showed up with the gems for the exchange, the mastermind revealed himself. It was Iron Man all along. He intended to use the gems to summon divine power and gain immortality, but the only thing he summoned was the police department's drones. Iron Man took Jack hostage, but Jack fought back head-on. After a fierce showdown, Iron Man was finally captured. Jack's grandmother was saved, and the drug cartel collapsed. Because of their outstanding performance, Jack and his teammates were officially promoted to top-level special agents.